we discussed, and it was one of the first actually, with the vice captain and the captain. We first two actually we discussed, and then separately I had a discussion also with Vonetsi because I understood clearly the situation is there, so I excused him to obviously not to take part in this tournament. The same thing like I excused Chirewa just to be only the first match.
Marshall Munetsi, the Warriors vice captain, amongst the players who wasn't available for these two friendlies. Coach Mario also touching on Chirewa, who scored in that defeat to Algeria, but had to return to his club and missed that match against Qatar. We've got senior figures like Kama Billiot, Knowledge Msona, they weren't available. We've got forwards like Tadious Manyepo, and that's where I want to bring in Veronica, who claims she's the calmest person on the couch. That's what she was saying off air. And well, judging by her demeanor, I can't argue against that. But looking at, when Michael Nis, Coach Mario's predecessor, was the coach, he was very intentional about recalling the Knowledge Msonas, the Kama Billiards, and some other players. Do you think now it would be fair or it's justifiable if Coach Mario then decides, you know what, there's a new sheriff in town, I don't need a Kama Billiard, I don't need a Knowledge Msona, and can we achieve our ambitions without those players?
I think we just need to understand that these are two different guys who come at two different times with different ideas in mind. So it will depend now with what Michael Nis was told when he came into office and why he had to go and recall Knowledge and Kama. And now with the coming in of Super Mario. Super Mario has been bold to say no one is guaranteed of a spot on the team. So obviously to him everything is going to come as merit. If Knowledge deserves to be in the team, he is going to have him on the team. If Kama deserves to be on the team, based on form and whatever, maybe the statistics that he is going to be looking at, that's if he has anything available for him, considering that in our local league we really don't have a lot of statistics to be looking at. So it will depend now with their competitiveness. Does he need them on his team? And is he going to maybe put forth issues of experience? If that's what he wants, then maybe he's going to have them because he's going to be basing on their experience. They've been at the AFCON before. Obviously, their presence inspires confidence in the youngsters. But maybe he's going, just like he has alluded, that no one is guaranteed of a spot. If Bill Antonio deserves to be in the starting lineup at the AFCON and Knowledge Msona doesn't deserve to be in the team, then he's going to do that because that's what he wants. At the end of the day, it's the coach who wants to protect his reputation, who wants to give us the results. So he's going to take whatever route that he feels is necessary. And then going back to Michael Nis, you heard him when he said, I'm not going to recall a player from retirement and then step them in the back. So I'm also looking at a situation of a coach who was now in between. He cannot do away with a player because he feels guilty for having called them from retirement. But are they delivering the results? So at least now this
So Coach Mario has free reign to say, you know what?
Yes,
I'm not the one who called you back.
Yes.
So I technically don't owe you anything. David, I want to lean into your insight as someone who's played the game. Try and think about Kama Billiard, try and think about Knowledge Msona, particularly, it wasn't an easy job for Michael Nis. I think he articulated to say he had to, it was a long time, it was a long process to get Knowledge Msona to come back. Do you think now, this dynamic shifting now where akanyengererwa kunzitsoka and now akunzichi mdarachi makunifaka fighter jezi, do you think that then affects or changes the way he might feel about wanting to go to AFCON or represent Zimbabwe or play for this coach?
Yeah, but remember, Tish, when you approach these boys, and it's not a zviya zvekuti kutange pari kuitwa dare rekugara kuti akomana zvatiri kuita panapa hazvisi kuita dai tanotora tichi naningi naningi naningi, you understand, because when those boys said kuti inini I've stopped and it playing for the national team, and it, he never said kuti the door is not open for me to come back, but the doors were open for those boys to come back. I feel for those boys with whatever is happening, especially in the social media, to be honest. We have got a lot of people who are not celebrating those guys, what they've achieved, you know, with our national team. And it, as if they never played, you know, for Zimbabwe. Because some of the comments dzacho, and it, unotoona kuti panapa these my comments hate ekuvenga the club that they are playing for, and also, and it, vakuvenga the contribution these boys gave to that club could be successful. We should be celebrating those boys. When Peter Ndlovu came back and played for Black Mambas, I don't think kuti akambowana that hate iri kubva muvanhu, because remember these coaches, they also read social media. People should know that kuti macomments iwayo macoaches ayanoita sei anotoverenga,
and players as well,
and the players as well. And ipapapa, don't think these boys are injured, and it, don't think these boys are injured. Over the weekend mchaona vachitamba, and it, because vakatoona kuti no, it's better to protect ourselves, and it, than kutukirwa vabereki, than kutukirwa vana, than kutukirwa even my young brothers and elder brothers. They thought about that,
so
and they've decided, you know, kuti no, I'm injured, but very soon they will come out and say no, we have retired from international football.
Before or after AFCON?
And it, whether before or after, they will come out at one stage. Okay. They will come out at one stage. Because I also feel the same, because when I was at the same twilight, that yet, luckily, social media yanga changotangawo. Takatoponawo. But taitonzwa vamwe vanhu varitoriwo close vachitotaura kuti aya madhara haachaita ngavachisiyira vafana. But that's not it. Because isusu tikada kuti because taana Bill saka kama ngaachirekera kudaizwa, it doesn't make sense to me. I would rather have Kama and Bill together, and it, Bill will learn from Kama, and it, Kama achitose achibuda, knowledge the same. And it's not like Kama chatamba the whole 90 minutes. Even if Kama plays 45 minutes and Bill play another 45 minutes, to me, and it development of Bill.
So I mean,
and for future.
What's your take on this, Tadious? Should we just say out of blind loyalty, because you know since 2013, you know these boys, Kama Billiard and Knowledge Msona, have been loyal servants and they've given so much. I think we can't question the contribution that they've made to Zimbabwe football. Is that enough for Coach Mario to say, you know what, despite whatever plans I might have, because of that contribution you've had to the national team, Pindai Mdege boys, to end of AFCON?
This is the national team teach. Okay, I agree with David that these guys are victims of some unwarranted hatred. But then, when it comes to issues of the national team, it's not about what you gave in the past. If it was about that, we could have Moses Chunga coming, Peter Ndlovu coming. Let these guys end. No, let these guys let these guys end their stripes.
Tadi, pane pamwe pekuti you don't need to end because you have ended kudhara. You understand? What Tadi is in our field.
You have to end.
In our field of journalism, and we have Godfather, and it, which is Robson Charuko, on top of you.
Yes.
And can we say good habla
journalism and football? Journalism is mental. Football is physical.
There's also mental. There's also mental.
It's more physical.
There's also mental.
All right, let's get back on track.
Intelligent player. Maybe it was Moses Chunga, maybe it was Peter Ndlovu. Said Sirgo national team. It's because of their physical condition right now, right?
It's about age. It's about age. And
no physical condition yachoka. No physical condition yachoka.
There are a lot of things in football.
Okay, you guys can agree to disagree.
No.
Get back on track.
These guys, you have to end it.
Yeah.
If Kama Billiard achiri kutamba, achiri kukwanisa kunopinda philosophy ya coach, anotadzire kuya. Knowledge anotadzirei kuita sekuya but kana vasingakwanise guys we can't sacrifice our badge nekuda kwekuti anzi vanhu vakambotamba bhora kudhara kana vasingakwanisa vakwanisa kana chikwanisa vanokwanisa full stop.
All right.